guys, Girl Kid. I'm back in that video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw, the Raw after Crown Jewel, which it was pretty good. You know, Raw has been on, y'all, I don't even gotta say that because y'all know what type of time Raw has been on. First off, they opened up the show with Seth Rollins and the Vision, which we're all not surprised about that at all. You know, he had to gloat after winning the Crown Jewel championship, and to be real, respect to him. He deserved that little moment. He does. He said some words where I didn't agree with. He said, no, I didn't need nobody to get ahead. I didn't need no group to get ahead. Sir, he got the Shield for Roman and then the Usos, and then got himself for Cody. Let's be so for real. Just like Roman needed the Shield, you needed the Shield. Because I'm going to say something very unpopular, and I don't know if a lot of people agree with me, because when you look back at the past, you're always looking at it in clouded lenses because we have all the information we have now. But when I look back at the Shield, my feelings then during the Shield time, I always was looking at either Roman or Mox. Roman or Dean. It was never, like, respectfully, because I'm not saying that he lacked skill or anything of that nature. I'm just saying because of the in-your-face qualities of both of those men, I always look at them before I look at Seth until he did the chair shot moment. He needed that moment to separate himself from Dean and Roman, because Roman already had the aura, the looks, all of that to know, okay, he's a star. Dean had that. Dean had the vibe, and he was also like the leader. Like, of course, the Shield had no leaders, but honestly, looking at it, Dean always was like the mouthpiece of the Shield. Although, yes, Seth was architect, all that good stuff. Seth needed that moment to really separate himself and make him as, oh, you're the mastermind, you're the one, da-da-da, all that. So, just like Roman needed the Shield, you need the Shield. But he also needed the authority. There's also, like, I'm sorry, I'm being terrible at this, but this is not the first group. The Vision is not the first group he's had to where they helped him. And then the Vision itself, sure, it didn't pull him up. No. The Vision protected him in moments where he could have got beat up. So I still be like, boy, you kind of forgot your roots. You forgotten yourself. Okay, you're not that special, sir. Like, there's levels to this for sure. You're on the level. You're on the top level. You're on the top level. I'll give you that. But let's be real. And you might not. I don't know. The Vision. There's things I could say about the Vision, because it's like, out of all those groups I know done talked about, the Vision is just like, like, it is what it is. But I mean, the dude literally said over and over and over again he needed nobody, he didn't need them. So what happened in the main event? That's on him. He done made his own bed and now he's lying in it. We had a match between like, I don't know why he did that to himself. Penta versus Dominic Mysterio, which I loved it down. Now, what was I like the fact that, of course, you know, Dominic has really gotten to a point where I don't know if anybody expected him to be. Well, of course, he has skill, but, like, he has everything that's needed to be a superstar. I mean, the way he kind of interacts with the crowd and does his taunts, and then his ring work, and I've always said the chemistry between him and Penta is very well. I mean, good match overall. I mean, he had to have that Eddie vibe with him, and so he could keep that title, because Penta was giving him a run for his money, which Penta always does, if we're gonna be honest. Penta always does that. I'm wondering who's going to be the one who takes the title from Dominic, because he has a lot of people on his heels. I mean, sure, AJ Styles is moving on, but any given opportunity. But he has Penta and he has Rusev. I'm like, you kind of in a bad position, but it is what it is. It's quite entertaining. And shoot, hopefully Jimmy is going to be on his heels sooner rather than later, because Jimmy need him a title. Everybody keep playing on him. He needs a title. Kyrie had a match between Rhea Ripley, and I have to say this. Kyrie ain't deserve that. Kyrie ain't deserve. Like, she really is she's so loyal to Asuka, because, man, you couldn't have paid me to have that match right after the match we just had. You couldn't have paid me. I wouldn't have done it. Like, literally, I wouldn't have done it. I mean, the only redeeming thing for them was at the end when they got their one up on Rhea and Io, but at the end of the day, that's really not enough. But I love seeing how vital of a role Kyrie and Asuka have on Raw currently. And even though they're working to one another, they're individual. It's not like, you know how sometimes one could be behind the other. No, they have two separate characters. And with taking on the role of Naomi being a heel, Asuka's doing a great job adding to that heel roster. And I'm just excited to see. I'm like, I know Asuka and Rhea gonna have their match again, like rematch. I don't know if Asuka and Io had a match one-on-one yet. I think it was just Kyrie and Io, but we'll see. Poor Jimmy. Like, Jimmy came to Raw to protect Jay. Quite literally. Came to Raw to protect Jay. And now he had himself a match with Bronson Reed. Of course, it didn't go well. We're seeing him get disrespected by that same person. Like, I understand that Jay's like, okay, I gotta look out for myself. But we are sending the wrong messages, because you begged him, I can't do this without you. I can't do this without you, dog. I can't do this. Just for you to be like, oh, it's about me. So I need Jimmy to come with that same energy. I need Jimmy to come with the same energy. But I also need them to understand something, okay? In what world is Bronson Reed not going to have Braun Breaker come out for him? Like, Jimmy just needs some new friends. If he's going to continue to go and attack Bronsons, he needs to be mindful and be smarter about it instead of doing the same things over and over again. Like, that's the definition of insanity. Like, let's be real. That's the only way. Honestly, Jay said tighten up. They all did tighten up. Be mindful. Because this ain't making any sense at all. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley teamed up once again against the Judgment Days, Raquel and Roxanne. I had a glimpse of where I was like, okay, I think I like this new character of Bayley's, because in the moment where they were in the ring and Lyra slapped her to lock in, because they was about to lose that match, because it was looking kind of crazy because she was being too soft, and Bayley just went off. She went off, got them both in gear, and it's like that version of the storyline. We got bits and pieces of that going on. I think I'm gonna be very into whatever they're doing with Bayley's character, because at first I just didn't like how, we can't make these girls insane just to say they're insane. Like, let's have some reasoning. Let's be and make it seamless. Don't make it dumb and character wise when everything's being realistic up to the stage. Gotta make it real and believable or something like that to suspend my belief. So that, and I've always said that those two worked very well with one another. I said that gauntlet match because they were on fire. Like, other than the actual tag team, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, they were the second best. So those two, they work very well with one another. I need to find like an end to what they have going on with them though, because we do the same things over and over again. We just switching up. It's still good. I'm just saying. And it looks like we are going to do that. It looks like we're going to do that because Stephanie McCura came out. She said that she was the first 4-time champion in 1 year. I don't know if that's true, but maybe she means women's. Even then, I don't know if that's true. But we're going to say it is true because we're not going to say that she's lying. Maybe she just means for the women's. I don't know. But congratulations to her. This is what got me a little confused. And y'all let me know if I'm tripping, if I don't see the bigger picture, because I could lose. I could not see I could be lost in this situation and it just be me. It could be making sense to y'all, but it doesn't make sense to me. Now, I'm gonna give you the background. Roxanne Perez ain't been winning. Now, that's okay because she just got on the roster. She been losing. Roxanne, she's almost been on a winning streak for real by herself. She's kind of been winning it. So when it comes to confronting Stephanie, they both do, but then in the end, it mainly is for Roxanne saying she's gonna challenge her whenever she's ready, and then Stephanie says, whatever, girl, I'm waiting for you anytime you plays, type thing. Why is Roxanne being the one? Like, she said I was the one who beat ELS. Sure, whatever. But you ain't beat nobody else. You ain't really been beating nobody for real clean. So it really doesn't matter. Does it really matter? I don't know. But that seems like they're mixing that up, which, first off, it seems like a very good match. I'm just in confusion on how you will be able to earn that match. But neither here nor there. I called this, said it was going to happen. It did happen. They had a main event, this triple threat match for the #1 contenders, CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jey Uso. Now, Jey Uso better not blame nothing on Jimmy, because this was already going to happen. I could have told you this was going to happen. I could have already told you it was going to happen, so it don't really matter. LA Knight, again, could have told you that was going to happen. CM Punk wins the match for the #1 contenders. And, of course, Seth Rollins comes out. And who follows on the vision? And they, of course, attack CM Punk to send a message. But after the message is sent, another message is sent. Kind of conflicting. Because this message is sent from Bron Breakker to Seth Rollins. He put him down. Now, this makes all the War Games ideas we've had, like, null and void. But I love that, actually. I really love that, because now it's unpredictable. The issue with this, though, is because you can pull out some BS cards because of unpredictability. I don't like BS. I just don't. I don't like BS. And another thing, the Vision breaking up this soon is like, I'm like, oh, it's like nobody really achieved anything but Seth Rollins. I mean, monetary wise. I mean, because of course, Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker stocks went up. Yeah, but monetary wise, nobody won anything. So maybe that's why Bron Breakker decided is to end it, because nothing was changing. Nobody was wanting anything different. Nobody was changing their lifestyle. They were just working for him and his benefit when he didn't even appreciate them. That's probably it. But I was very surprised that happened. I thought it was going to happen a lot later, but beautifully done. Beautifully done. When it comes to this, sometimes you can do it too late or hopefully not too soon, but when it comes to turns, but hey, all I know is there better be no teaming up of Roman Reigns with Seth Rollins, because it just would not make sense. And for the life of me, it would make me mad, because we don't need that. We don't need that. Like, I wouldn't be seated. I mean, of course I'd be seated, but I wouldn't rock with that. Y'all let me know if that is something I want to see Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns be on the same War Games team. I don't want to see it, because I have no idea what in the world will make Roman say, yeah, let me team up with Seth. Now, Seth didn't want to team up on the War Games team last year. So what would make him want to team up on a War Games team this year? When this year, the reason why he tweaked out is because CM Punk was on a team with Roman Reigns. Again, a lot of things wouldn't make sense. A lot of actions wouldn't make sense if that happens. So I don't need that to happen. Maybe it will make for great videos if it does, but it wouldn't make sense. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about Raw. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.